Welcome back, depending on how this goes, to the main channel or the second channel. I haven't really decided yet. Thought we'd have a more relaxed kind of video today. You know, I'm wearing a baggy jumper, just had a lovely shower. I think it's about time I let you know a bit about myself. I've mentioned this in the past before, I made a video on it. Maybe I'll add a little screenshot here. I made a video about music. I love music, right? It is my life. Music is me. I've been starting to write my own songs on this lovely thing behind me. I'm on grade 8 piano currently, and it is just consuming my life at the moment. I'm listening to so many new albums and singers. I watched the Brits the other night. Sam Fender, well done. Charlie XCX, well done. So many awards. I have composed a list of my favourite musicians, artists, bands, my reasons why, and I've included some honourable mentions and favourite songs. And I just thought maybe it would be nice if I just went through a bit and sort of told everyone where my inspiration comes from when I'm writing my own songs. How about that? That sounds riveting to about 6 people. Okay, let's begin. The first person I'd like to mention is Sam Fender. It might not sound like it, but I am from Newcastle. I've just doxed myself, I know, but I was born without the accent. I feel like that makes me superior. People Watching, his new album, is absolutely amazing. I'm so glad he won a Brit for it. So good. The best songs on it are People Watching, the title track, and Crumbling Empire, in my opinion. I have it on vinyl, and I've got 3 copies. That's a long story why I have 3 copies, but I have 3 copies. If you want one, you can have one. I'm actually going to see him in June in St. James's Park, so if you're there on the same day, you've got a 1 in 3 chance of seeing me, so there you go. But I have already seen him last summer, not a brag. I did get the t-shirt, literally been there, done that, got the t-shirt. It's unsurprising that because I like Sam Fender so much, I also like Bruce Springsteen. He has been hailed as the Springsteen of the North. Dancing in the Dark is one of the world's greatest songs. It's so good. I have it on vinyl just down there. I have Born in the USA on vinyl. So good. Next musician, well, band, Kings of Leon. I feel like if Kings of Leon were a seasoning, it would be lemon and herb, because you can't really hate them. I mean, Sex on Fire and You Somebody are their 2 most famous songs. In my opinion, they're not the best songs. Like, they're still good, they're just not like the best that they ever came up with. I've got pretty much every Kings of Leon album on vinyl just down there, including the album that my favourite song is on, which is Come Around Sundown. And the best song, in my opinion, that Kings of Leon ever came up with, and my favourite song personally, is Pyro. Obviously I can't play it because of copyright, but you just have to take my word, it's absolutely incredible. Go and watch like a live version of it, where they, like a most recent live version of it, because they do a little adaptation at the end. Brilliant. I'm also seeing Kings of Leon in June, and I have also already seen them. So there you go. I saw them during a crazy time in my life. I moved house, I was doing GCSE mocks at the same time. It was all, like I was living in like 2 different houses at once. It was crazy, but they helped me get through it all. It was a good time in my life at that point. Stressful, but good. The next band is The Beach Boys. Now I know what you're thinking, James, you are not old enough to like The Beach Boys. You'd be correct. If it weren't for the fact that I have, 3 Beach Boys albums on vinyl down there. I've got Pet Sounds, and one from 1980, I think it's called Keeping the Summer Alive, and there's like a summary, like a, what do you call it, like a best bits album as well. Oh, I've also got Summer Days and Summer Nights, which is slowly turning into one of my favourite albums I listen to all the time. Because you can't see it from here, but on the right of my desk, I've got a little mini table next to my desk, which has my record player on it. And I've got a whole stack of records underneath it, and I play it whenever I'm sat at my desk, basically, which is pretty much all the time, just studying. I did not know that the Beach Boys released 29 studio albums. A lot of them are compilations, but the most recent one was 2012. Brian Wilson is an absolute genius, by the way. I love all of his music as well. I just love, like, I'm very young to be liking the Beach Boys, but I just love, like, the 60s, like, the older music. Like, the summery feel of them. But I also like the 70s and 80s stuff that they did, like, later on in the years. I've said this once before in my other music video, but Pet Sounds is... It's overwhelming to listen to sometimes, just the mixing, the instruments, the lyrics, the melodies, it's mind-blowing. I've also seen the Beach Boys. That was one of the most incredible days of my life. I was really young, I think, when I went to see them. It was like 2017 or something. I was very, very young, but very memorable. I also have got the t-shirt for that. It's in my wardrobe somewhere. The next musician is a bit of a wild card for me. But I've been getting into her recently. Gracie Abrams. I went on a trip to New York a little while ago, which I know is crazy. But she was the only person that I listened to that whole week. We were in the hotel room, and literally to get to sleep, I listened to The Secret of Us literally every single night, like front to back. I don't really know why it ended up being her, but I don't regret it. She is an incredibly good musician. Some would say that her father helped her along a little bit, you know, being the director of the last 3 Star Wars movies, but we won't hold that against her. Okay, back on the topic of like music that I would be expected to like. This is the one I'm most excited to talk about. The Who. I don't even know where to start. I've got Who's Next and Quadrophenia on vinyl. Right, I'm going to try and insert, I went to see them in summer 2023. I'm going to try and insert a couple of clips. Hopefully they don't get my channel taken down or copyrighted, but I need to include these so you get the gist of how amazing of a band that they are. They were like 78 in that clip, and they were doing stuff like that. And you know what's funny about that? We got tickets for £10 for 3 of us. £10. There's this website, I can't remember what it's called, but like last minute concert tickets that get sold for like £2 a ticket, and we got them, and it cost £10 plus booking fee to go and see The Who in front of like 20,000 people. In my opinion, Who's Next and Quadrophenia are 2 of the best rock albums ever made. So amazing. I've come to the end of the official list, my top 6, if you will. But I'd like to insert some honourable mentions at the end. I feel like this is a bit of a shorter video than usual, but I think it would be nice for everyone to see what music I like. And I don't really care if people don't like the same music that I do. It's not about you, is it really? Then it's not about me, but I'm the one making the video. I will end the video with my honourable mentions. I'll do a little slideshow. Enjoy that, and hopefully next week, or whenever I get around to making another video when I'm not busy, I'll hit you with something more on topic, like Minecraft or GTA or something like that. But other than that, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later.